When you're just starting out, you have strength. You know where you come from, even if you're still learning where you're going. You don't lack potential. What you need is guidance and the time to grow into it.
Timor-Leste is a young country, a small island. It has around 1.3 million of people, where you have around 70% of that population lives in rural areas, where agriculture is the main source of livelihoods. And you can think of, for the context of Timor-Leste, now we are depending on the oil and gas. But one day, that will be finished.
O meio subsistência baracliu localiza a área rural sira, agricultura e papel fundamental ba moris lorloronian, liliu wanghira comunidade sira hasoro pressão sira nebe aumenta husi mudança climática ne. Honu ne, saída mak itabele halo, hodi ha força agricultura ne papel ida nebe confiável, resiliente, ba iha na saunia futuro.
Over 10 years, TOMAK worked across Timor-Leste through 2 phases, guided by a long-term vision. Selected for their shared challenges and future potential, Baucau, Viqueque, and Bobonaro were the municipalities targeted, reaching 54,000 people across 124 suku. The program focused on creating the conditions for farming to thrive, building knowledge and leadership, supporting healthier diets, and greater food security for rural families. But change happens slowly. It must be nurtured. It begins with learning, planting the seeds for change. In the fields, in workshops, in shared spaces where experience meets new knowledge. Farmers, partners, and facilitators working side by side, testing, adapting, preparing. This is where trust is built. TOMAK worked alongside key government partners to strengthen the systems that support farmers.
Australian government through TOMAK specifically look at the vaccinations because government purchased the vaccines, but the way how we could administer the vaccines to the community, to the people in the rural area, where TOMAK step in and help us a lot to achieve the goals from the government, and they really reflect the priorities of the government.
When it came to growing and eating, learning about good nutrition was critical for farmers, families, and food security.
Ami sempre kuliah ba inan sira ba aihan nebe lokal. Exemplo hansa ohin lorong haman tulung. Abane bel trokafal protein hansa panaba tahu. Nema agora ne sira maine sirne kilo mas aumenta na.
Production is not only about growing food, it's about adding value. Through climate-smart and nutrition-sensitive approaches, farmers are improving how food is produced, processed, and used, increasing quality, nutritional value, and income.
Agora amba tu treinamento hau tama programa idanema hau halotera. No kuda feu, balung ami hang, balung ami halo processamento, halo doce, famba merenda escolar.
Through savings and loans groups, TOMAK brought farming communities together to support connection, learning, and better business practices.
Então, SLG, nesse grupo Raino Prestaosan, a atividade dane estabelece a tutulun grupo To'os na Sira, atu acesso ba ia Raino Prestaosan, Necessidade sernian hanesan investe baia to'os, hola input agrícola sira hanesan fini, material, equipamento nebe sira precisa investe baia to'os, selo onser na escola para investe baia educação e mos hola hahang nutritivo baia consumo família niang.
Leaving no one behind means designing opportunities that everyone can reach. Through it all, inclusion was embedded in activities, empowering women, youth, and people with disabilities through agriculture.
Hasinti atividade hidropônica é importante talvez para itane maluk ho deficiência sira. Tamba maioria emo comunidade ho tudo cada emo deficiência ne label halo to'os, emo deficiência ne label halo modo. Mas be ho implementação hidropônica ha fácil los basira. Tamba ne benefício primeiro ma tamba sira label filarai, segundo sira label curube dog mai rega falimodo, terceiro mo sira mos bele usarete para long sira controla de fácil basira tu controla.
Mas que how ema deficiência matang mai be hidropônico ne how sinti anesan idene foi primeiro vez diak tebes mai maluk deficiência sira no mos família nebe ho gunuravel tebes atunu ne agricultura moderna ne ha fácil maluk deficiência sira atu bele halo cria produção rasik no responde basine sirnya necessidade malar.
And the seeds that were planted begin to take shape.
When we see how TOMAK is in the field and working with the Department of Agriculture and Fisheries and Livestock, it's about, again, supporting high quality, highly productive, sustainable agriculture. And that's of course the practices and equipping farmers with tools, both the physical tools that we can see here, but also the capability tools to understand your land, to make it more productive, and to really be able to draw on agriculture as a means of supporting productivity, nutrition, income earning opportunities, and of course, giving opportunities for future generations.
And with strong roots, it grows. Strengthened farming families, growing quality produce, moving through supply chains and into everyday life. TOMAK connected farmers to markets, ensuring access to fresh, quality produce for consumers and stable livelihood for farmers.
Cooperação entre TOMAK e líderes supermarket o tiratos nai hal au si 2008 ami sinti kataknya resultado capaz tebes mai ami liu usi setor privado produto quantidade ne makas tebes nya qualidade mos dia depois ami ne consumidores mos hola barak ya sir prefere liba be produto local tam consumidor sir mai hare produto local ne tam produto fresco no orgánico.
Over time, the tiny seed that was planted begins to bear fruit. What was learned is put into practice. Rural families are healthier. What is produced finds its way to markets. Resilient farmers are working together. Opportunities open where once they fell out of reach. The food system is whole, and no one is left behind.
Narik malu ka família balu nebe ho situação de deficiência, labele subar ita bot sirnia ita bot ser tem que envolvemos iha atividade hanesane.
Aqui apoiamento depois não conta vamos de how ulu pluribu mai henene anu na permanene aqui akan maluni nebe amosto salai natar entende do que ita ba moris cidade kan hanesane.
How senti contenti tebes tamba durante ne amirai osan I ohin ami futi amni osan odi hola aminya fini namos hola hahan sira yamni umlaran namos teiluan sira ne sekolah.
Agora neka bela ami bele portu ansa alu barak tuang. Ansa loja bobo cer neka usah tomak ajuda ami para ami atama neba.
Ami contente la halimar no ami agradece teves ba tomak. Hausu ba une fet maluk senebe maki Timor Laran. Ita hot bela rame-rame at halo grupo agrikultor ninian hodi nuna ita bele espor itania ambele la awa ui.
This is not the end. True stories like this continue through the people and places shaped by Tomak to a brighter future for Timor-Leste.
Sayo siuma dari sana kuku, kaf malas kopui daya malas netikabu. Sayo siuma dari sana kuku, kaf malas kopui daya malas netikabu. I found